Welcome back, football fan. We here with another one. It is our post free agency mock draft 5.0. Uh, we've seen that first wave of free agency. We've had a couple pro days, some big ones. We had Ohio State, Alabama, LSU, Miami, all this week. So now we're going to focus in on a closer picture at the NFL draft. This one's going to be a little different. Going to shake some things up. You guys need to check this one out. Gonna be a couple changes. Tyler, will there be a change to the top?
No, there won't. They are sticking with it. The Raiders are taking Fernando Mendoza. No discussion about it. He will be the number one pick.
Raiders sticking for Fernando Mendoza. I'm still waiting on somebody to tell me what's the difference between Tyler Shuck and Fernando Mendoza. I haven't heard it yet. Also, I got a little tidbit of news I'm gonna give you guys. I forgot there was a source out there that said that at least 10 NFL GMs view Ty Simpson as the best quarterback in the draft. At least 10. I told y'all 2 months ago, quarterbacks go earlier than what they're projected. Do not be surprised come draft day, Ty Simpson is going in the top 10. All right, here we are with the second pick in the draft. I did a little research for y'all, and I can say it has been confirmed the Jets are going to be moving on with a 4-3 defense in the future. They have defensive end, edge rusher Will McDonald, 6'2", 240 pounds on one end, who can't stop the run, who's injury prone because he's undersized. And they're looking to put another defensive end on the other end. They've been talking about Arvell Reese. Been talking a little bit about David Bailey. I would be picking neither. I would be going with Ruben Bain Jr. I thought for a long time that Ruben Bain Jr. was the best defensive end in this draft, or edge, whatever you want to call him. And I wavered off of that. But I'm coming back around after the pro day. There is nothing that Arvell Reese does better as an edge rusher than Ruben Bain. He doesn't stop the run better. He doesn't have better technique. He doesn't have better power. All I hear is this short arm talk about Ruben Bain arms is 31 and a half inches. But guess who else has 31 and a half inch arms? Arvell Reese. Not a big deal for a linebacker. It's a big deal for edge rusher, right? Especially when it's undersized, like Arvell Reese would be. But hey, I'll let y'all make the determination. But I'm saving a job right now. We're going Ruben Bain to the Jets. Tyler, what you think about it?
Yeah, I like it if it was actually true. I mean, I don't think they're taking Ruben Bain Jr.
As they lost.
There's a little bit of bias behind that pick, but I do think they're taking. I think they take
no bias. I promise you, no bias.
I think they take David Bailey, but that's just me, and we'll see when it comes draft day. Though
he's just as bad. He even worse against the run.
I know he is, but I think that's who they're gonna pick. We got the Cardinals on the clock. I'm going to propose a trade with Washington. I think Washington moves up and gets Jeremiah Love.
Okay. So you're going to get their 7th pick?
Mm-hmm.
And what else?
We'll give them a third round pick as well.
You think that's enough?
I mean, moving up 4 spots, I would say so.
I would say not. They seem to agree.
Hey. Yeah, I think Washington moves up with just Jeremiah Love.
Jeremiah Love.
We just talked yesterday about how their backfield wasn't enough, so they gotta find that guy.
I feel like they signed like 3 different guys though.
Yeah, those contracts aren't guaranteed.
All right, so another shakeup. I was already going to shake it up, but since Jeremiah Love's off the board, it really doesn't matter. But we were going a different route as well for the Tennessee Titans. It had been coming. My whole spiel was going to be, would you rather have Jahmyr Gibbs or Fred Warner? They both off-ball linebacker, running back. Which one do you value more? But since Jeremiah Love's already gone, Fred Warner it is. We're going to be taking Sonny Styles to be our next pick for the Tennessee Titans. We've invested in free agency on the defensive line. We did not get any linebackers. Arvell Reese was an option. I would have him playing outside linebacker until he proved to me he can be an edge rusher. But there we are. Sonny Styles at 4. Giants at 5. Tyler, who do you got?
Yeah, the Giants at 5. I do think they go safety. And I think they get Caleb Downs. I mean, he's slow.
Caleb Downs. So no concern about the degenerative ACL or degenerative knee or whatever you got going on.
That's 5 years down the road. We worry about when you get there. Right now, he is probably the best overall player in this draft. So you take him.
I like it. Now, here we are with the Browns at 6. They've been talking a long time now about Monroe Freelings, but just because he's the Browns guy and they think about picking him at 6 doesn't necessarily mean that they can't get him later. They got a second first round pick. If I'm them, I'm holding off on the Monroe Freeland train right now. He's a great offensive lineman, but you don't need to get him at 6. I think he'll be there for you at your second pick. Offensive linemen are falling right now. Edge rushers are falling right now. Why not get a guy just in case Myles Garrett said, you know what, I'm getting the hell out of town. I've had enough because I feel like he's getting close.
They restructured his contract to make him more cap friendly.
I suggest you go get an edge rusher now, whether it be Arvell Reese, David Bailey, whichever one you prefer. Whatever Brown, I guess Cleveland probably take the guy closest to home, the hometown guy. They go with Arvell Reese at 6.
I like it. Put him next to Swearinger. That's pretty lethal.
Yeah.
7, the Cardinals on the clock. I think the Cardinals draft a tackle because next year they will be drafting a quarterback. You get Francis Mauigoa. You got to get somebody to take the quarterback.
Francis Mauigoa, I gotta admit, had one of the strongest pro days of all the offensive linemen. He did not participate in the combine, so it kind of threw me off because I thought this man is a great athlete. Why he not showing it off? But he went in his bag at the pro day. He did the little tennis ball drill and all this stuff. He looked real good, showed off his athleticism. This guy can play tackle. I don't know what these guys talking about, but hey, it is what it is. I love the pick. Him, Spencer Fano, I think that gap's been closed. They're even a little bit closer. I have not seen Utah's pro day. I don't know if they had it yet. I might need to check that out. So,
I don't think they had it yet.
Moving on. They haven't had it yet?
Mm-mm.
All right, next pick. We got the Saints on the clock. Whew. Decisions. There's a David Bailey still sitting on the board at 8. Why not? I mean, you got all the receivers there as well. What do we do? I also heard the Saints are looking at drafting Chris Bell in round 2. So, why not need to go receiver round 1?
They said he'll be ready by the beginning of training camp.
Huh?
They said he'll be ready by camp. So.
Okay. Why not draft David Bailey to the Saints and see how it works out? We'll figure it out later.
I like that pick because you get Cam Jordan's going. You got to find someone to replace him with. You got your guy. Chiefs are on the clock. I'm making this pick out of spite, but I know this is the right pick for them. They're going to be drafting Monster Delane. They need a cornerback, and why not get the best corner in the draft?
I love it. Monster Delane also ran a strong 40 time. People say he was slow, but he just ran a sub 4.40. So who's slow? Like, that's not slow to me. So it is what it is. Bengals are on the clock, keeping it moving. Bengals got to address some needs. Think safety's a need. Defensive line, all over the defensive line is a need to me.
They got a lot of holes, man.
What to do. They need to fix the offensive line. And I think that is where they need to put the bulk of their efforts right now. I strongly believe their biggest issue is, as bad as their defense has been, their biggest issue has been keeping Joe Burrow upright. The man takes a lot of hits, not sacks included. And I think it'll benefit them to get some all-pro level offensive linemen. So we're going to draft them one right now. We're going to go Vega Anoy to to the Bengals at 10. How you like it?
I don't know if I love it, but
I love it.
I was thinking for no, because you gotta find somebody on the other to kind of. Well, it was Orlando Brown over there on
Mhm.
the. He doesn't play much. I mean, I guess you get your rookie tackle for the future, but you can't go wrong with either. You can't go wrong with the pick though. They need anything on an offensive line, so I mean, kind of hurt me a little bit, but that's all right. We got the Dolphins on the clock. They need everything. They need a receiver. They just traded Jalen Waddle. I think they're gonna go the best receiver in this draft. I think it's unanimous. Everybody has him as number one. Cardinal Tate.
I've actually been hearing rumors that Mekhi Lemon might be the first receiver off the board. Just saying.
Well, they're wrong.
You want Cardell Tate to the Dolphins, though, right?
Yes.
They do need receiver help. They need it bad. But I honestly think they might address the offensive line first. Because they do have a second first-round pick, and they might get a receiver with the second pick. And it's a lot of good offensive linemen on the board right now. Cowboys at 12. Whew. Decisions.
Should be all defense.
Guess what they're doing?
Nothing.
They're trading down.
Whoa.
Trading down.
You think so?
I think so.
Who they trading with?
It was supposed to be the Cardinals, but I didn't have to pick. So I got to figure out how to make this Cardinals thing work.
But you had the Cardinals trading up
Yep.
with the draft Ty Simpson.
Man, thanks for spoiling my pick.
Hey, because I had him drafting up into this from the second round to the in the first round drafting Ty Simpson. That's what I was gonna do.
Trading with who?
We'll
get there when we get there. Don't worry about it. Don't tell me. You already ruined my pick, so we're gonna do something different. We're gonna be taking Dylan Philliman at safety.
Sorry, we think alike, man. We know ball, so hey.
We should discuss this before we started. Go ahead. Rams at 13.
He got the Rams at 13, and I might shock you. I think the Rams might draft Ty Simpson at 13.
Really?
I'm just playing with you. The Rams are gonna draft Mekhi Lemon because this Puka Nacua stuff going around. I don't know what's going on with the man. They haven't offered him a contract extension yet. I think they pumped the brakes on it. They're gonna draft Mekhi Lemon.
They're gonna talk about it. What happened?
So Puka Nacua was accused by a lady for screaming anti-Semitic things to her on a date. Then that night, after the night was over with, he abused her and bit her on the chest. So she wanted to file a police report. He denied it, but they have a picture of the bite mark. So then his lawyer said then the lawyer was like, things got a little rough at the end of the night. So I don't know what that means. So I haven't got a full story yet. They're still developing news. But Puka Nacua might miss some games.
What kind of privilege he got? So see where he lands on the privilege scale. Sounds like he needs to be suspended to me. But
in the age of cameras and everything, if you deny this and you're on camera screaming anti-Semitic things, you might be out the league, buddy.
There you go, man. Kyle Lemon, man, might be walking into a situation where he can be receiver one in a year.
Next to Devontae Adams.
Devontae Adams on a contract year as well, so interesting to see how that works out. I think the Rams definitely need to get the best player available. They would not be picking at this position anytime soon again, so this is a good thing for them. 14, we got the Ravens on the clock. They got their pick back because they got cold feet and decided not to trade for Max Crosby. So they got the first round this year and next year. I really think the NFL needs to step in and do something about that. But the Ravens on the clock, and they got to make a move. What are they going to do? I think they need to get more weapons for Lamar Jackson. I don't think Mark Andrews has anything left in the tank. He's a guy, if he catches the ball, he's basically done. There's nothing else left in it. He can't get you the yak yardage anymore. You don't really have an outside threat and receiver. I don't think they go with another receiver this high with Mekhi Lemon off the board. I think they go Kenyon Sadiq.
You messed my thing up.
There's been rumors about David Njoku, but
if they wanted him, they would have happened. It would have happened already. If they wanted him, it would have happened already.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
So I think they go Kenyon Sadiq at 14.
I totally agree.
Bucks are on the clock. Baker Mayfield, does he get a weapon?
No, he does not. The Bucks are going to draft C.J. Allen at linebacker because they need Devin White just retired. They need a linebacker. They draft C.J. Allen. Hopefully he pans out. I don't think he will, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I just can't get into C.J. Allen. If I'm thinking of guys who I think might bust out or be labeled as bust, it might be a C.J. Allen. I mean, if he goes top 20, I think that's a little too high. It won't be his fault that he gets drafted that high. It just be bad evaluation for GMs, in my opinion. Jets are back on the clock. They got Ruben Bain. Now let's address the other side of the trenches. Let's go and get us a replacement for Elijah Vera Tucker. Let's go Spencer Fano. Put him in there at right guard.
So Fano can
play tackle. He can play tackle. Don't get me twisted. But I think we got our tackles, but we're going to go the best player available. We got a lot of holes. And I think Spencer Fano fits the need.
I like that pick, especially you can put him inside, outside, because the Jets' offensive linemen get hurt a lot, so he better be ready to play either position.
Spencer Fano's played left tackle, right tackle, and has interior traits. So, yeah, I think it's a good pick.
You got the Lions on the clock. I think the Lions are going to draft Akeem Mesidor to put on the other side of Aiden Hutchinson. They need another pass rusher.
I like it. I also heard a lot of smoke from I see Akeem Mesidor. I want to just highlight somebody else real quick. They had a lot of smoke with Cassius Howell recently and T.J. Parker also being looked at by the Lions. But I do like the Akeem Mesidor fit a lot better than both of them. So we're going to Akeem Mesidor to the Lions.
I think that's the perfect pick for them.
Yeah. Vikings on the clock. They got the quarterback. They got Kyler Murray. I think it's a good fit. They do lose Jalen Naylor to free agency. They still got Addison. They still got Jefferson. I'm under the idea that both of those guys won't be in Minnesota too much longer. Why not get a guy that can come in and fill their spot with ease? Just bite the bullet and take Jordan Tyson. I think it'll be great for him to play somewhere where he doesn't have to necessarily be the guy too early. He can get limited snaps, actually heal up, and then take the spot of somebody like Addison's next year. So take a breath, Tyler. What do you think? Did I wow you?
you wowed me, but as you picked it, I'm thinking that this makes them the favorites in that division because you can't stop that offense.
Do you want them to be the favorite?
No, because think about it. If they draft Jordan Tyson, you have Jefferson, Addison, and Tyson. You can make the argument that Addison's the number one receiver. You can make the argument on another team he's the number one receiver. So who's stopping that offense?
That's the point, right?
Exactly.
Be the best team.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can make the argument they will end up being the favorites after the draft if they draft Jordan Tyson. Personally, I would have went with cornerback, but offense wins games. So,
look like the corners are falling though. So I think the guys that they can use will be there in the second round.
So Jordan Tyson.
Only one cornerback is gone.
That's true, but we got the Panthers on the clock. I was gonna trade up to get Kenyon Sadiq, but I waited too late. I'm a bad GM, man. So we're gonna see what we got. But if we could go down to you know what? I know who I want for the Panthers. Put him on the other side, Derek Brown. We're gonna go Caleb Banks.
I like it. I was saving him for you. I was hoping you was gonna get him here. because he is dropping because of the foot injury. He dropped all the way to 32 on the big board. Look at that.
I don't give a dang about that foot. He'll be ready.
I think he will too. I'm surprised they dropped him to 32. That's kind of surprising. Cowboys are back on the clock at 20. They with their first.
They got Dylan Thielman.
Thielman, the speedy safety that can get in the box, be real physical. They've been rebuilding their defense. Well, it's time to get somebody to put on that right tackle position. We've been doing it with Terrence Williams. It's time to get a better player, a more productive player. Do I really want to do this? No, I'm not going to do it. We'll address it later. He'll be there.
I was thinking, I know this is your pick, but hear me out. Do the Titans go tight end and draft Eli Stowers? I'm going to do the Cowboys go tight end.
I don't think so. I haven't heard any talk.
But Jerry surprised you. He'll draft someone you'd never even heard of before in the first round.
I really want to trade down, but who would want to trade up? Ty Simpson's off the board, so Ty Simpson's not off the board actually.
He ain't off the board yet. This could be that Cardinals trade up from the second round.
That's a big leap. They have to get with the first next year. I feel. Let's see what it looks like, y'all. We're gonna go with the Cardinals.
I mean, if we think about it,
no, we're not. Let's lock in the Chiefs right here.
Chiefs
We're
moving
gonna
up.
get their 29 pick. Their 20. We're gonna get their 40. We're gonna offer that. No, they rejected it.
Guys, we got the first ever rejected trade in PFF Gilly Boys history. Yo.
What?
We're throwing that
The
next
third.
year. Okay.
Okay. So we get 29 in the third. They get 20. Chiefs are on the clock. Let's go find this man. Where you? Oh, I picked the wrong guy, y'all.
I hope you
Getting a
do.
lot of rumors about the Chiefs and edge rusher. And they are head over heels in love with this guy right here. T.J. Parker to the Chiefs. He's had a beautiful, amazing, strong offseason. He's looked good at all the camps. He looked good at the pro days. He looked good at NFL Combine. Wait, I don't know about the pro day. I haven't watched the pro day yet. So, hey, T.J. Parker, I think he's locked himself into the first round. I think he goes a lot higher than people think. I got him at 20.
I like that, man. I was hoping you would pick Cassius Howell, but that man, T.J. Parker's a monster.
Definitely. And I think Cassius Howell's been a lot of first-round buzz as well. Late first round, but he's been getting a lot of buzz lately, too. Steelers on the clock at 21.
I'm about to shock you. I think Mike McCarthy gets his quarterback. I think Garrett Nussmeier is about to get picked by the Steelers right now. We're gonna go Garrett Nussmeier.
Garrett Nussmeier over Ty Simpson. Okay.
Oh, I forgot. I thought we took Ty Simpson already. Why did I think Ty Simpson was gone?
Because you wouldn't let me trade for him earlier.
Oh my gosh, I literally forgot.
You a bad GM.
I'm fired. Guess Nussmeier got a ball now. No pressure.
You take the Chargers.
Ty Simpson. Just kidding. Okay. Chargers. We need offensive line help, but I did see some mock drafts where they have us drafting a safety, which I ain't mad about because Jerwin James been playing a lot of nickel linebacker lately. So I'm gonna go Emmanuel McNeil Warren. I think
I
he might
like
get
it.
drafted by the Chargers.
This is kind of his range too, so he flying off the board right there. I like the pick. Uh, what the Eagles pick? I mean, if I'm picking for the Eagles, I know who we picking, but I'll let you have the pick. Who you got?
All right, we got the Eagles. We're going. I think you got to go Monroe Freeling at this point.
I think that was the obvious pick. Even if he doesn't start this year, he's definitely the guy in waiting.
Exactly.
So he's probably too talented to put on the bench. Monroe Freeling at 23 would be a dream for the Eagles.
I was also thinking drafting Avion Terrell because you have Will on that 1-year deal. So.
Yeah. All right, we got the Browns on the clock. You saw what they did in the first pick. They got Arvell Reese at 6. He fell all the way to 6. What are they going to do? They're going to keep building on their defense. They're going to go – if there's a team who could take a chance on the injured corner, because they got some pretty good corners, it's the Browns. They're going to go with Gerard McCoy.
I like that pick. I like that pick. Got the
Bears on the clock at 25.
Bears on the clock. They need center help and DL help. They also need safety. But I think they draft Avion Terrell because they need corner help too.
Avion Terrell to the Browns. I like it. I mean, to the Bears. Bills on the clock. They made their trade for their wide receiver. I think they're going to be moving forward with DJ Moore. We'll see what that looks like. They still got Shakur. They still got Keon Coleman. I think they're good there. They're good at tight end. They're good at running back. I think the offense is great. I think they need to address the interior of the defensive line. Also edge, but I think they go interior first. I think they get a guy that can get out there and stuff the run. They're going to get Caden McDonald.
Perfect replacement for Ed Oliver because he's been injured a lot lately. I like that pick.
All right, 49ers on the clock at 27.
Yeah, 49ers on the clock. They got a lot of holes, but we're gonna go.
Can I say one thing before you make the pick?
Yeah.
49ers are definitely gonna be cutting Brandon Ayuk pretty soon. Also, heard they are putting on the block Ricky Pearsall. So there y'all go. They do have Mike Evans, but he's 145 years old. So I'll turn it back over to you.
Can you look at the receivers real quick? Because I had a name. I had a name in mind that wasn't a receiver. But I always want to check out their receivers, see who's left. Don't like the first two guys at all.
I don't know why you don't like Omar Cooper Jr.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, he don't wow me, man. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I think they go. I'm gonna go KC Concepcion. I was gonna go Blake Miller, but I'm gonna go KC Concepcion.
KC Concepcion, like the pick. Shout out to him. KC Concepcion averaged 17 yards a catch. He's not a down the field type of guy, kind of a screen guy, but he can take it the distance when he gets it. You scheme him open, he gonna get you yards. Texas is on the clock at 28. They need to fix the interior of the offensive line. They have their running back in Dave Montgomery. No need to address that now. But I think they address the defensive line first. Keep building on their strength. It's already strong. Why not make it stronger? Let's fix interior. Matter of fact, let's just fix the linebacker core. Well, not fix, but just, improve upon it. And we're going to be going Jacob Rodriguez.
Stick it to the first round. I like it. That's a great pick. Well deserved. He deserved to be in the first round.
One of my favorite picks. Cowboys with their first pick, they got Dylan Fielman. Tyler, who would they be getting at 29?
At 29, the Cowboys will be drafting Omar Cooper Jr. to put with CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens.
So you don't think they get? You said Stover was earliest, but you think they go Omar Cooper Jr.?
Yeah, I think they go.
Make sure you okay with it. Omar Cooper Jr.?
I am okay with it.
All right. I like the pick. I think he's actually a good fit for Dallas, especially if they can't figure out the contract thing with George Pickens. I think they will, though. But, hey.
They have to.
Dallas needs weapons as well. CD and George can't be the only two guys. There's a big drop-off after that. I think Omar Cooper Jr. being a third guy can't get much worse than that.
And they think they
I
still
mean,
have.
can't get much better than that. Excuse me.
I think they still have the second
Dolphins
round
got
pick as
Kwame.
well. So,
Say again.
I think they still have the second round pick as well. So they could draft Stores in the second round.
Yeah. Dolphins are back on the clock. They got the receiver in Cardell Tate. I think they address a different need this time around, and then go get the offensive line. The position I would address first, we're gonna address it now because the offensive linemen are still available, y'all. We're gonna get Blake Miller.
They don't draft Ty Simpson.
No, we just got what you call? What's his name? Malik Willis.
Okay. I mean, I think.
I mean, Ty Simpson would have been gone. In my mind.
Anyway.
We just paid Malik Willis $30 million a year.
Yeah.
He got to play.
That's true. But hey, nothing wrong with a quarterback sitting after getting drafted. Nothing wrong with that. But we got the Patriots on the clock. Do they go linebacker or do they go tackle? We got some tackles. We got Caden Proctor. We got Max Einheim Charchar. I think we go.
Big Mac.
I think they go Caden Proctor because he can move around the offensive line.
Can he?
He can. He can play guard.
Caden Proctor it is. Still not sold on Caden Proctor. He's a guy who plays a little bit too upright, a little stiff, way too inconsistent for my liking. Get a lot of Evan Neal vibes from him. Would you draft Evan Neal in the first round? If you would, then you like Caden Proctor. If you won't draft Evan Neal in the first round after seeing him in the pros, then you're not a Caden Proctor fan. You're just in love with his size. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the fans out there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I feel about him. I think there's been offensive linemen out there. I honestly think Markel Bill is better than Caden Proctor. There might be some bias there, but I think Caden Proctor is just I'm just not a Caden Proctor guy. I can't do it. We got the Seattle Seahawks on the clock, and they're definitely about to trade. Yes, they are. We're gonna be trading with the Cardinals. I can't find the Cardinals, dog.
I see Jets.
Did I lose them?
Should be at the top, right?
I thought it would be in order, but it ain't. Oh, okay. Okay, they got to order a pick. Okay. We're going to take the 34th pick. They're going to take the 32nd pick. They're going to take a second round pick next year and the third this year.
That's a lot.
Rejected.
Don't throw in that first round pick.
Rejected? You're kidding me.
Don't throw in that first round pick.
Oh, I meant to take that off. I thought I was already. There we go. All right. We'll take the third. Whatever. It's fine. We're moving up 2 spots, but we're finna go on and get our guy. Because we can't move forward with Gardner Minshew and whoever else they want to put out there. We already got a good guy, Jacoby Brissett. We already got our guy on the offensive line that we can build around. We're going to put the quarterback of the future right behind him. We want him in the first round so we can get that 5th-year option. Let's go, Ty Simpson. You are now an Arizona Cardinal, and you will probably start before the year's out. So,
definitely.
There you have it.
Definitely will be starting.
That's up. Huh?
He definitely will be starting before the year is out.
I definitely believe so, too. Ty Simpson at 32? Crazy. I think he goes way higher than that, by the way.
Definitely.
Like, if I'm a betting man, I'm thinking he might go top 15.
You remember when the Texans traded Anderson and Stroud back-to-back? Drafted both of them back-to-back? I feel like the Cardinals could do that. Because you see how
they can too.
You see how it played out for the Texans.
I think I would not be surprised, man. I say top 15 to be safe. He might go top 10. I feel it. Some key guys that weren't drafted in the first round. A guy like Eli Stovers, Big Max, another guy. My guy Chris Johnson, cornerback for San Diego State, like him. Tyler, any guys you like that didn't go in the first round?
Yeah, I mean, I like Rutledge out of Georgia Tech. I feel like he's a first round pick. Depending on how the draft is going on, he could get picked. Big Max, said Big Max. Chris Bell, without the injury, he could be a first round pick. I get a lot of Denzel Boston buzz still. He could be a first round pick, but he definitely should not be a first round pick. But yeah.
I'd like to point out Mel Kiper has who was I think Makai Lemon was one, Cardell Tate was two. No, I'm wrong. Cardell Tate was one, Jordan Tyson was two, Makai Lemon was three, Chris Brazzell was four. David Boston was five, Concepcion 6. I forgot who was 7. Omar Cooper Jr. was 8 on his wide receivers. I also like to throw out that Mel, I don't really follow Mel like that because I don't think he really knows much about football.
Me neither.
I just think he's just making a career off of it, about knowing nothing because he's been wrong with a lot of prospects.
Like Lamar Jackson.
Don't hedge your bets on Mel Kiper. But he also, because he rated Cassius Howell and R. Mason Thomas as linebackers. But he graded Arvell Reese as an edge. Make it make sense. Also, he graded Eli Stovers as a fullback. Fullback window. He's fullback one. And Oscar Delp is tight end 2.
I feel racist.
I ain't gonna say all that. Just he's just stupid. But it is what it is. So
I mean,
there you have it. There front. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, man. I don't follow Mel Kiper. I don't listen to his mock drafts. I listen to Phil Yates a little bit, but Mel Kiper was wrong about Lamar Jackson. He was wrong about Johnny Manziel. I mean,
Brady Quinn.
Brady Quinn. Brandon Whedon. Like,
wrong a lot.
A lot. He's wrong bad.
I don't think he watches tape. I don't think he really watches tape. I think he goes off whatever he hears from these scouts and just shoots it out of his mouth. But you see, a lot of these scouts know what they're talking about either. But there you have it, guys. That's our mock draft. The mock didn't pull up. I don't know what happened there. Might be a Wi-Fi issue. Sorry about that. But you guys tell us what you think about your pick. Where does Ty Simpson go in the draft? Does he go top 10, top 15? Then he falls all the way at 32. Who is QB3? Look like Garrett Nussmeier is Tyler's QB3. I think it's Carson Beck. I think Garrett Nussmeier has a tougher challenge with Drew Allen for QB4, in my opinion. I think Beck has separated himself in that regard. Who really is the 4th best wide receiver after the big 3? Is it Chris Brazzell? Is it Omar Cooper Jr.? Is it Casey Concepcion? Y'all let us know. Who's the first D tackle off the board? Caleb Banks? Caden McDonald? I think it's Banks. Who is the best left tackle in the draft? Is it Monroe Freeland? Is it Blake Miller? Who's the first offensive lineman drafted, period? Francis Mauigoa? Spencer Fano? Let's throw in Vega.
Yeah.
That's all we got for you guys. Thank you for all the love and support. Tim answer some of those questions in your opinion down below. With that, we out.